And we're back for a third trek across the Atlantic, only this time we're going bigger and better than ever. More concerts, more American football matches, more cities on a journey that's going to take me to some of the furthest corners of the United States of America. This is my Great American Rock Tour 3. Even though last year, immigration, jeez, the best part of an hour and a quarter. But hey ho, we're here now. Good morning. Day 2, and it's a squelchy 28 degrees already. Now, having never been to Los Angeles before, it's time to go check out the sights. After 2 failed attempts this morning to try and get a decent city view, I finally got one. Bucket list item 86, the Hollywood sign, tick. Well, it kind of would be nice to be a bit closer, but anyway. So I'm walking down the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I've got to admit, there's a lot of stars here, I don't know who the hell they are. Behind me is one of the most famous music venues in the world. The Whiskey A Go Go was the starting club for such iconic bands like Doors, Guns N' Roses, Janis Joplin, Motley Crue, to name a few. Now, I was hoping to go inside for a drink, but it's sadly closed, so next time. You know you're on Rodeo Drive when it's not only the shops that kind of give it away, but in the space of 2 minutes I've seen 2 Tesla Cybertrucks, a McLaren and a Ferrari. Oh, how the other half live. Morning, day 3, and now tonight we've got the first concert. However, it's not actually in LA, it's in basically Anaheim, which is about an hour's drive outside of here, so I've got a hire car booked for the next 24 hours to get me to the concert and back. With a few hours to kill between checking out of one hotel and checking into another, and the fact I've got a car, I thought I'd take a slight detour and check out the famous chunk of coast that is Long Beach. first concert of the trip, and it's an old favourite and a band I've seen multiple times, even quite recently in Europe. This is Five Finger Death Punch. First concert in the bag, second concert tomorrow night, Tacoma. Good morning, day 4, LA done, next stop Tacoma. American city for the first time with like 3 on this trip due to a certain American football team that I support. Jeez, that's just taken me like an hour to pick up the car. Wow, talk about a car upgrade. So I decided to change the car. There was no way I was driving that tank. Even still, the one they've given me still ain't that much smaller, but anyway. Second concert of the trip, and it's a band I first saw in the 90s, but more recently I actually saw them back in June. This is Extreme. Fun stroll down memory lane. Right, next concert, 3 nights time, Salt Lake City, and it's a big one. Day 5, and it's a day I've been waiting for such a long time. The American football season officially starts today. start, but at least we won. Roll on next Sunday. New England Patriots in Boston. Good morning. Right, that's Seattle done once again. I will be back in 2 weeks' time for the Dolphins match. But for now, it's time to move on. And it's a new city to tick off. Hello, Salt Lake City. Good morning, day 7, and the sun is out in Salt Lake City. Right, concert tonight, but a little sightseeing beforehand. Wow, that's pretty cool. Concert number 3, and it's a band I last saw in Manchester 6 years ago, all the way from the UK. This is definitely. So there's lightning in the distance. They've just evacuated the venue. Told us to get away in our cars. The wind's picking up. We're back in. I genuinely thought it was going to get cancelled, but anyway, it's probably going to be a short set there, but anyway, better than nothing. Well, they actually played the full set, even though I decided to leave literally before the last song, because it's quarter to midnight because they started so late. The traffic is going to be horrendous if I don't get out now, and I've got an early morning flight. So, yeah, fun times. Right, next concert, 2 nights time, Minneapolis. Good morning. So, rather eventful evening last night. It's time to move on. Next city. So that's it for part 1, but join me in part 2 as I head to the bustling city of Minneapolis.